can't go down. I can't. How it looks there and how it is usually looks different. I cannot go down, Elena. What? That is, you're pointing at the correct one. That is the mark, but I cannot go down.
So you see that the ball is out, but you still say that...
What I see from here is that it's very close. What I see up there, that is just touching.
I repeat, it's like that. This is not a joke. The system is wrong. This is not a joke. There is no such mark which is showed on the TV.
That's what I have to go with. Now that we have live VLC, that's what I have to go with.
It is absolutely wrong.
Well, from above, it looks as if Rybakina has a point. But Julie Qinwen in the chair says because of the video review,
They have to rely on
that's
that,
what
yeah.
they have to go with. But in this case, oof, that's tough. And Zheng has her first hold in love of the night. Amidst just a touch of controversy. And she'll have to regroup quickly. 4-all, second set. Join us tomorrow, tennis fan. We invite you to see the entirety of the round of 16 on Monday with matches that begin at 11 a.m. local time, featuring Belinda Bencic and Haley Baptiste. Arina Sabalenka will take on Naomi Osaka. Coco Gauff. She's gotten over the illness that caused her to pull out of doubles today. If she does, she'll compete against Sandikova. The entire Sweet 16 in action tomorrow. We hope you'll join us.
For a moment thought she was planted in the right position already, but last moment got off balance there, Rybakina.
Yeah, this is where Elena really has to compartmentalize the disappointment of 5 points ago. That call that she had a beef with.
Elena Rybakina versus Qinwen. I bet you anything I'm mispronouncing that wonderful Chinese player's name. Elena Rybakina coming through with this one, winning against the gold medalist Zheng from China. Let me know in the comments how you pronounce her name, but she is someone that I think is absolutely awesome. It was Kazakhstan versus China today. It was the match that we were most looking forward to, quite frankly, for today, and Rybakina winning this one in 3 sets. Zheng taking the first set, but Rybakina able to swift through the next 2 sets. It's been wonderful to see Zheng back on court after her elbow surgery she had last season, which delayed her start to this season on the tennis season. So Zheng really, she's the second big name to go out of this tournament. The other one was, of course, Iga Swiatek, who couldn't continue after what we presume is some kind of food poisoning that she has possibly, or something like that, which is really strange because a lot of players that are retiring or having trouble getting through matches because of some kind of food poisoning that supposedly is going through the food over there in the Madrid Open. We're watching these matches over here in the U.S. We're always filming here in Texas. We usually film in Dallas, but we're in a small town here just outside of Dallas today. And thank you so much for keeping it here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube. I know you have a lot of options on where you can get your tennis analysis if you're watching here on Best Muscle Video today. Thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button. I know all YouTubers say it, hit the subscribe button, but it truly means a lot when you hit that subscribe button. And there's a thanks button on the bottom right of the video player. You see that right there on the bottom right of the video player? It just says the word thanks. You can click on that and send me money that way. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Sabalenka is going to play Osaka in the morning, just here in a few hours. That'll be Belarus versus Japan. Pegula still in this one. Andreeva. Are we going to see another Andreeva versus Sabalenka? Are we going to see another Sabalenka versus Rybakina, which of course would be the rematch from the Australian Open? That was the only match this year that Sabalenka has lost is the Australian Open final. So she is the heavy favorite to win this one in Madrid. I will say this though, just reminiscing on this year already. Sabalenka, I think, played Rybakina in the Indian Wells final, and Rybakina had a match point, championship point, and just couldn't pull through. Sabalenka was able to get through that and then win that match in the whole tournament. So Sabalenka completing the Sunshine double this year, absolutely fantastic on her part, and she's such a wonderful team. I think what makes Sabalenka really interesting is that her coach, her physio, I think she has kind of two coaches now. She has never departed from her original team, so the camaraderie with her is pretty darn good with her team. So that maybe that's what it takes. Um, you know, I don't want to sound like I know what I'm talking about too much because I've never played professional tennis, but just using Iga Swiatek as kind of an example, she's on her third coach, and since changing coaches from her, uh, longtime coach who got her through that 37 match win streak and the U.S. Open title and a couple of French Open titles, it's kind of been a lot different play from Iga Swiatek ever since she switched coaches. By the way, it would be super interesting if Naomi Osaka would ever get on court again with Iga Swiatek, because that would mean that Iga Swiatek would be playing not only Naomi Osaka, but she would be playing Osaka and her former coach, who is now with Osaka. So I would love to see that. We were hoping to see that for the first time in this Madrid Open, but didn't get to see it. So I actually don't know where the players are headed to next after this tournament. So let me know in the comments what clay court tournament all the big names are going to be on, or if they're just headed to the French Open right after this, which could be a very well possibility. Although I will say French Open is probably in mid to late May. It's usually around Iga Swiatek's birthday. So we'll see what happens from there. But it was super fun watching Kazakhstan versus China today. It was the match, like I said, we are most looking forward to. Very much looking forward to Osaka and Sabalenka tomorrow morning. We presume, respectfully saying that Osaka is going to get annihilated in this match. But who knows? Anything can happen. And I think that these two played, I think, in Indian Wells. Maybe it was Miami Open, but it was respectfully saying, basically a no contest. I mean, Osaka was just overpowering Sabalenka in ground strokes and serves and everything. So we'll see what happens after this. But yeah, keep it here. Best Muscle video on YouTube. Thank you so much. Cannot wait to see Rybakina on court again. If it's going to be another Rybakina Sabalenka rematch, which will be like, I think, the third time this year, let's get to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you for keeping here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube. I know, like I said, I know you have a lot of options on where you can watch your tennis analysis if you're watching here. Thank you so much. And I cannot wait to talk to you in the comments. I cannot wait to read them. And I appreciate you if you hit the subscribe button. And if you sent me a thank you notification through the thanks button right there on YouTube on the bottom right of the video player, which you can support me by sending me money that way. It works all around the world. I definitely appreciate that. Love getting those thanks notifications on my iPhone. And yeah, Sunday evening, watching tennis. Wouldn't have it any other way. And I will talk to you soon. Keep it here. Best Muscle Video on YouTube. And thank you so much.